Can you talk about Eli's threes and Sean D's early in the game and how that really helped spark you offensively?
Well, they got some open shots that they ball swung to them, and they knocked it down. I don't want any of our guys passing up open looks. They were ready, hands ready, pass on time, on target, and they made great decisions with the ball. But overall, it was a big production for everyone that played in that game, from start to finish. Every guy contributed huge, made great plays for us down the stretch. That was a game that I kind of can compare it to a boxing match where one team delivered a blow and then the other team delivered another blow, and then it kept going back and forth. And in order to be able to sustain it, you had to have the mental toughness, and I think our guys showed their mental toughness through some of those ups and downs.
Coach, your next question comes from Pat Forty from Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, Juwan, I was just wondering what the conversation was out there at midcourt with you and Chris Holtman and the officials when there was the stoppage when Washington wanted the injury timeout.
Oh, no, we didn't have a conversation. He was talking to one referee and I was talking to one referee.
Next question is from Steve Kornacki from the Wolverine Report.
Hey, Juwan, one thing that was striking about this game was the intensity that your team played with, but also the poise that they played with. And that tends to be a winning combination. Talk about those two, intensity and poise, coming together for you down the stretch.
Well, it definitely need to be commended for our guys on how they have kept their poise under tight pressure situations throughout the year. We've been battle tested with the pause of COVID, where the university had to take a step back for 14 days. Our guys handled themselves very well, and they've been handling themselves very responsible, disciplined young men throughout this pandemic. So I'm just so proud of the fact that how they handled themselves through, and when it's time to compete out there on the floor. We talk about all the time about winning the day, and be appreciative of the opportunity to have this time to play basketball, because they love playing basketball. And so during these games when there are tough stretches where we go through a scoring drought, or we may turn the ball over, or a team get an offensive rebound, our guys always figure it out and stay the course. And that's where I've been so impressed with their mental toughness. And
If you could,
so much.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, Juwan.
And deal with so much.
Touch on Isaiah's contribution in that way. There was a point late in the game, particularly when he tipped away that loose ball, went down and scored and hit the free throw. And then the next possession, he killed clock out up top. And then he found Eli down low for the easy basket.
Well, Isaiah's a player, man. And big time players make big time plays. And that was a big time play.
Thanks, Juwan.
Next up for you, Coach, is Orion Sang from the Detroit Free Press.
Hey, Juwan, you guys had 19 assists today. What did you make of your team's ability to move the ball around the perimeter?
Well, you're playing against a great defensive team that has a lot of different coverages, a lot of different ways how they defend, to try to cause some type of disruption out there on the floor. So our guys understand that I talked about it in practice, and we just watched it on film and talked about it in our walkthrough today, and then also before they went out there on the floor for the jump ball, about just making the easy plays, and we need more ball and player movement, and get away from the ISO ball. And so with the different defensive reads, our guys took their time to making simple plays, and that's why we were able to only have 7 turnovers.
There's it seemed like a lot of bodies hit in the floor, and some talking. Sean D, I think
this is a Big Ten, baby. This is very, very physical conference.
You can pull up here.